that's
Sorry about that. I don't know what that was.
Right, who's knocking? I didn't realize that I was in like a bad place, if that makes sense. I didn't realize that I was not really going. I wouldn't say not really going anywhere, because I would have been successful, yes, but like it's just not the environment. Like, one, I don't want to raise my kids in that environment.
Yeah.
I don't want my kids to be, because I mean, as you can see, our oldest, he wants to live in Oklahoma forever.
Yeah.
But I think that has a lot to do with my mom. So I don't know if my mom moved, he'd probably be okay with it. But at the same time, he thinks Oklahoma is just the end all be all.
And like, but that's where family is.
Yeah.
That's where love is. And as a child, that's what you want. You want love, but when you get an adult, I'll use me for an example. Like, my family is not very close. They don't do very much of together. And when they do, like, there's nothing positive that ever goes on since I was born. So
I can attest to that.
So living in that and being in that and growing in that, I always love using the saying, like, if you sit in shit for too long, you'll forget you're sitting in shit.
Yeah.
And you'll get used to the smell, and you'll get used to the way it feels and the way it looks. And you're like, oh, I've been here for so long. Like, this isn't poop. This is chocolate. I can't even smell it. It's kind of like a house. Like, you ever been to somebody's house and it's like, bruh,
you don't smell that?
your house stinks. Or they got animals and it's like, your house smells like your animals. It's everywhere.
When I was in college, we actually had to do a whole paper over that. And it was because like we had to, oh man, I wish I would remember like the terminology we used, but it was basically that, like how your body adapts to what it's around. Like, for instance, I did mine over an onion, and it was like, so when you first cut the onion, you can smell it strongly all through the house. But then we had to like do like a time lapse of like, when did we stop smelling it type thing? Yeah. And when did it become like normal or like a regular smell that we were like used to? And like, I think about like Hoarders. Like, if you ever watch the show Hoarders,
like, how do you
know
you smell it?
Yeah. But like to them, they don't, because it becomes, that's their everyday. Whoa. And so like they no longer can smell it.
Yeah.
And it's like, what? Like, it's unusual, but it's very.
And you have to realize every single thing in this world, every single thing was once in somebody's imagination. Every single thing. Nothing was put here